All right, Travis Rockfellow, aka the Bee Whisperer, on a Hornet run Wednesday night. My day job is, of course, a teacher over at Perry Middle School, but my night job here, and actually during the day, during the weekends, I hunt yellow jackets and hornets. So let me show you my bee mobile here. It look like Ghostbusters going down the road. I got a few freshies here. We'll let the camera listen to that. Okay, we captured a few of those at a couple stops before. Got my vacuums. I'm busy. I can collect wasps in the morning, yellow jackets in the day, and hornets at night. So I'm busy. Okay, what we have hanging here is a ball-faced hornet nest. Pretty little nest. Actually, it's a big nest. And thought maybe I'd show you how we tackle one of these big boys. Yellow jackets would be a nest where you see traffic coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out, and the nest is hidden, it's concealed. You can't see it, normally. That's normally the case. Hornet nests like this are exposed, gray paper ball style nest with a little entrance hole in the bottom. And again, we'll tackle it just to show you how it's done. I've got my CO2 gun here. I don't normally need this on a nest that easy to get, but let's say a nest was embedded in a bush with several boughs going through it. That would be a disaster to try and tackle that without this. So you put them to sleep, kind of cork the hole up, and then you're able to cut branches and put it in a pillowcase without the risk of getting stung, okay? Right now we're just hitting them with a little CO2 that's gonna knock them out momentarily. Enough for me to take this bad boy down. Puts them asleep for, depending on how much gas you give them, anywhere from 30 seconds to maybe a minute and a half. We may be able to crack this thing open and take a look inside. This time of year, there's gonna be several queens probably inside. They're a little bit bigger. And the whole point of this existence to this big nest is to manufacture as many queens as they can. Starts out with one, end of the season, manufacture several queens that are fertilized by the drones, and then they go out. Everything vacates the nest. This nest will be empty. It makes kind of cool decor in like the man cave, but mid to end of October, this thing should be pretty much empty. And the queens that are fertilized will go ahead and winter over somewhere, and the ones that survive the winter will start this whole process over again in the late spring, early summer. I'm gonna make sure I hit this with a lot of CO2 because I don't want them coming alive on us. Okay, after I get done with this nest here, I'm gonna bag it. I'm gonna bring it home to my freezer, and I'm gonna let it freeze for a day or two. And then I have the great privilege of breaking this thing open, and I have to sort out the insects. There's gonna be drones, workers, and queens. And of course, the queens and the workers both have stingers with the venom, and that's what I'm after. That's what these labs are after. These labs use this venom to treat allergy patients and immunotherapy. So my job partly is to sort the drones out because they do not have a stinger and no venom. And so in a season, I don't even know, hundreds of thousands of insects pass through my fingers as I'm sorting out the drones. It's quite a tedious task, but someone's got to do it. Put the old pillowcase around. Give it a yank. All right, we should be able to crack this thing open. Okay, let's see if I can find what I had. This is a queen. Right here. Nope, that's a worker. This is a queen. See if I can get her here real quick. You see the different size? See that? That's a queen. It's a worker. Let's see if I can find a drone here. Oh, there's a drone. Okay, see that? No stinger. See that? Long antennas. Okay, that's what I got to sort out of this nest. Okay? You sit here rolling for a while, they'll come back alive, but we probably don't want to do that. We're gonna bag them back up. Cool. That was kind of fun, man.